Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2. Now, this could very well be the final session of this playthrough. So, I believe I have 3 bosses left. Technically 4, but I said as before, I'm not going to be doing the Dark Lurker fight. So if you were looking forward to that, I'm sorry. But that is not what I'm going to do. That's not what I feel like doing, so that's not what I'm going to do. I've been taking enough time going through this game, so I figured, you know, might as well just keep going at the pace that we're going and get through this as quick as possible. So we'll see how that goes exactly. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to do these last 3 fights a little bit out of order. Hope you don't mind. We need to go back to Drangleic. And by out of order, I'm going to explain once we get closer to the area in question, but we'll see. I might just die and eat shit in this particular battle. So I'm not really sure how things are really going to pan out for me. I don't know. I know how the fight typically plays out, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work in my favor. Am I hollow? Like, what the hell's going on? Hold on. Am I hollow? Am I undead? Oh, I'm not undead anymore, so okay. Alright, not undead anymore. So let's take that off for a sec. Put that on so we can open this. Yeah, that's good to go. Alright, so I can take that off and then put that back on, and there we go. So, now, this is sort of like the end of the first Dark Souls, where there's like a long, sort of singular pathway to the boss, and, you know, we'll see how things go as we enter the Throne of Want, like it just said on the screen before it faded away. But yeah, there's this long path. It's not really spiraling. It's pretty straightforward, and then there's a fog gate at the end. Now, you can do this fight one of 2 ways. One is we could go to fight King Vendrick, and then when we come here, we're going to have to fight 2 bosses in a row. Technically 3 bosses, because one boss fight has 2 people in them, which is the fight that I'm going to right now. And then, if you had killed King Vendrick prior, you would immediately go into the final fight. Now, for me, I'm not doing that. In fact, I'm going to summon these guys, because why not? Summon these dudes, because I can. Alright. Benhart and the head of Vengarl. Hopefully Benhart survives. That would be great. But going into this fight, if you manage to beat this boss and you had beaten King Vendrick before coming here, you would immediately go into the final fight of the game. Now, doing it this way, I'm going to fight these guys, then go kill Vendrick, and then get to the final fight of the game. So, with this, it's going to be a little difficult, because you're not just fighting 2 people here. You have to... They do this weird thing where one gets knocked down, and then after a certain amount of time, the one that's alive goes and revives the downed guy. Like, they don't get killed unless you defeat them both within a certain amount of time of each other. So that is what I'm trying to aim for here. Now, I want to take down the defender first, because the defender actually takes less damage from my moves. Which, I mean, of course, you know, is a defender, so it should be taking less damage. But then, I'm going to focus on the Watcher, which should take more damage. And now we have to kill it before it can go over and revive the defender, which would be very unfortunate if it did. So, yeah, this could be bad. I am not hitting this thing, but the other guys are. That's, now he's going over. Alright. Take him out. Oh, but he... Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, good. Good to go. I was like, oh man, that was just in time, really. That was just in time. We won there. We won. So here you guys get that, and then they're just gonna go off into the corners over there, and that's it. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go straight into the fight. Oh right. I think killing Vendrick is actually what is it? It's like optional. So never mind. I guess we're going straight into this fight. I didn't think we were going to. I thought we were going to be able to kill Vendrick first, but I guess I can do that later or whatever. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. I had expected that this wasn't going to happen this way, but it is. So, alright. Alright. Okay. Do I have anything equipped that can... Oh, right. Those things. I can do that. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Wow, they were getting wrecked. They were getting wrecked hard. Alright, Benhart's okay for now. Still getting kind of destroyed, though. As long as I avoid those orb things that she summoned, those like shades or whatever. Oh, Vengarl's gone. Rip Vengarl. Oh, Benhart's about to be gone too. Survive, please! Oh, you are going to die, aren't you, Benhart? I think you are. I think you are, buddy. It's getting there. Oh, there goes Benhart. Rip! Alright. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. What's she gonna do? Oh, that thing. Where I get cursed. Ooh. That is bad. Oh, I'm dead. So close, too. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go back in. See if I have to fight the throne guys again. No. It counts them as dead. Well, I did get their souls, so I guess so. So, now we're just fighting Nishandra. Which, I don't know, depending on how long all of this takes. So probably end up being one long episode, including the ending. So, we'll see. And here I thought I was going to fight King Vendrick, but nope, guess not. Did not expect that.
Now, be one with the dog.
I don't know, maybe something changed. Like, I feel like you're supposed to fight Vendrick, and it's not supposed to be optional, but hey, whatever, you know. That's how things go. I should get my souls. I did have a pretty good amount of souls on me there. Alright. Oh, I'm getting cursed. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, I wanna go over... Oh, I've been cursed again, son of a bitch. Alright, let's get that. Taking care of her. Get away from all that cursed bullshit. And then just kind of do the easy thing here. Just hang it back. Throw lightning spears. Head of Vengarl is getting rocked. Getting rocked hard there. Yep. Might as well count Head of Vengarl as dead by now. Guy's dead as a doornail. Now Benhart is getting wrecked. Oh. There we go. Yeah, Benhart is getting destroyed, and Head of Vengarl vanquished. Dead as a doornail. Can we kill her before she kills Benhart? I really hope so. Looks like it's possible. One more lightning spear. Done. There we go. Very good. Very good. That's fantastic. There we go. Yeah. We did it. There we go. Done. And that is that. Is that way? Oh no, that way's not open. Alright, well. I guess there's nothing left to do but that. I don't know what the hell is going on. Those all look like giants. How do the giants even function? I mean, it looks like they have, like, what? One orifice for, what? Breathing? Smelling? Seeing? I don't know. Like, you can't really tell where their eyes are.
The fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great Sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
Well, there you go, guys. That is Dark Souls 2. The ending was really anti-climatic. I remember when I saw that the first time, I was like, what? Like, what the fuck? What kind of Dark Souls, like, what kind of bullshit is FromSoft pulling here? I don't even know, but it's very much, I guess thinking back on it, it's very much a FromSoft, like, it's a very appropriate ending for Dark Souls. I know a lot of people, or Dark Souls 2, I mean, I know a lot of people were really kind of hung up on Dark Souls 2 just in general. Like, a lot of people enjoy it, but, you know, obviously games have their problems, and I know they talked about how Dark Souls 2 felt more like... It felt less difficult, but not in this... I don't know, it's hard to explain, but... I feel like Dark Souls 2 further, like, beats into your skull about how the struggle in the Souls universe is kind of for naught, because they kind of reiterate this time and time again, I mean, within each story, and then they really hammer it home in this one, where they're like, the cycle just continues and it's endless, you know, no matter what you do, if you choose to continue to light the fire, or you give up eventually when you go hollow, when you go crazy and whatnot, when you lose all sense, like, really at that point of whatever humanity you have left, then, you know, someone else will take up the mantle, and then it'll go on, and kingdoms will rise and kingdoms will fall, and it's a never-ending cycle. It's just a forever, like, infinity loop. And I think that's what Dark Souls 2 is really about, and I think they did a good job sort of reiterating that thing, especially with the new game plus options that you get after you beat Dark Souls. It's just like, here's the game again, but it's a little more difficult, and then again, and again, and again, and you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until, you know, you either keep the cycle going forever, or, you know, you get bored and you just stop, and then, you know, like I said, someone else takes up the mantle. So that is essentially what the essence of Dark Souls 2 is. It's just beating that sense into you, where you didn't really accomplish anything. Like, you did something great, but when you look at it from a broader point of view, you really accomplished nothing. And so, or not much. I mean, you accomplished something, but it's nothing as fantastical as it would seem. It's just, yay, You know, you won. Now what? That type of thing. So it's really interesting. I mean, I really love Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls out of the Dark Souls 2 out of the ones that I played, I haven't played Demon Souls. I'm currently in the middle of watching SSOH PKC do his run through of Demon Souls, and I know from the Souls circles that everyone says that that one is definitely the hardest one, and I would tend to agree. I mean, just from looking at it, it looks as brutal, if not more brutal, than the Dark Souls, you know, AU type of thing, or spiritual sequel difficulty. But this Dark Souls definitely dumbed some things down a little bit, scaled it back a little, and made it a little bit easier. And even more so with Dark Souls 2, like, it's still punishingly and brutally difficult in some areas, but I mean, you saw at the end, I was like soul level 150 something, I think, or I'm not even sure if I scrolled through, but that's what I was at. I was at soul level 150 something, which I know a lot of people would probably argue that is like way over leveled and stuff like that and blah blah blah, but you know, for me, I felt, I mean, I didn't really have an end game like level planned out, like I'm going to be this level and blah blah blah. I was just like, no, I'm going to get this equipment, and you know, hopefully I'm going to be able to use this by the end of here and blah blah blah, whatever. And so I did that, not expecting that I would hit almost soul level 160. Now, that is considerably smaller or less than when I went through the first time. I'm pretty sure when I beat the game the first time, I was close to soul level 200. And with that experience, you know, I learned, oh, I can do these things earlier, I can do this, I can skimp here, I can get this here, and so it made the experience a little bit easier for me, like knowing how things sort of play out. But at the same time, even knowing that, I mean, you have a leg up a little bit on people that haven't played, you know, any of the Souls games, or even Dark Souls 2 before, but still, it's still up there. Like, it can still wreck you pretty damn hard. And I mean, if you've been watching this playthrough from the beginning, then you know that. I mean, you've seen me get just completely rocked in some areas, and what can I say? I mean, Dark Souls 2, it was just a really rewarding experience, and for me, it's my favorite of the 2 Souls games that I've played and the 3 Souls games that are currently out. Now, Bloodborne, I think, is the spiritual, like, Dark Souls was the spiritual sequel of Demon Souls, and now I think this new game, this new IP that they're working on, Bloodborne, is supposed to be another spiritual sequel to Demon Souls, or something like that. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. I don't even have a next-gen console, so maybe if it's not PS4 and Xbox One exclusive, then I'll get it for PC if it eventually comes out. But that is the plan for that. I'm not really sure how that's going to go, but it looks really cool. We'll see. We'll see. Only very slight gameplay has been shown, and we got a CG trailer during E3, so I don't know. But that is Dark Souls 2, and not really a nutshell, but you know, however many parts this is going to end up being. But that is that, and then we have a little bit after this, which is why you're seeing this loading screen. I mean, you'd see it anyway if we were going from the credits to the title screen, but look at that. I have 139,000 souls, so I might as well use that now.
Of the curse until
get some levels. This will be pretty much it for this, at the very least. Let's get more into vigor, even though, I don't know, at this point doesn't really matter. We can do that, and that's pretty much using up all my levels right there. So that is there. We'll do that. And there we go. We're done there. I didn't even get all the Estus flasks. I'm missing 2, I think. I think the max is 12, so yeah, I'm probably missing 2. And if you set the bonfire, as you can see right here, begin Journey 2 to Drangleic. You can start all over. This is the New Game Plus option for that, so I'm not going to do that just yet. you know, like I said, I didn't expect this to be so quick. I don't even know how long I was playing, but we didn't get to fight Vendrick, which I thought I was going to do and didn't end up doing. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well eat one of these, consume one of these, so I can be human again. So we didn't fight Vendrick, and I wasn't going to fight the Dark Lurker, so there's that. We missed 2 bosses in the game. I don't know how many bosses there are, but a good many of these are optional. But the Dark Lurker was optional, and I guess Vendrick is optional. Now, I thought it was required to kill Vendrick, but I guess not. So that is it for my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, at least in this facet. Now, I will be coming back to this eventually, probably in New Game Plus, but I think I'm going to do probably just the boss fights, I think, if I do end up recording anything beyond this. And that'll be it. So if you guys enjoyed, you know, hey, thanks for watching. Normally I don't do the whole, if you enjoyed watching me play, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Even if you didn't, if you didn't like it, hey, leave a dislike, and you know, I don't know, unsub or leave a comment telling me why you didn't like it, stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me, guys. It's been a wonderful journey, and yeah, I guess I will see you whenever I see you next on whatever game I decide to play. So thank you, and it's been a pleasure.